nice to go back and add another one to that collection. So before we get stuck into things, let me welcome the Boston boy himself, Tommy Toy Travels. How are you, my friend?
Hello, everyone. I'm back here again. I just want to apologize to everyone that tuned in last week. I didn't actually have this microphone plugged in, so the whole episode when I was talking into it, it was actually not... Hold on, Days. I think there's like some ice cream truck going on. Hold on. I need to mute myself.
Okay. A great opening there. A great start. Sorry this microphone wasn't plugged in last week. Now it works, but I just can't use it right now. I've got to go away somewhere to check out an ice cream man. So wonderful start. Wonderful start from Tommy Toy Travels as always. So yeah, as you said, this is a themed episode, and we are going to be looking at wrestling merch. I've had you guys send in your clips, your thoughts. He's back in the room. So Tommy, I was just saying that we are going to be doing wrestling merch, and I think there's quite a bit for us to get our teeth kind of stuck into with this one. I've managed to find some pictures of items that I really love and wish I had had as a kid. Items that I like the look of now. I've even got a couple of things to show as well that I've got. But I didn't know if you wanted to start. Obviously, we've got community submissions as well, so we will go to those. But I didn't know if you wanted to start with what comes to your mind. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think wrestling merch?
Well, I don't want to start this episode on a weird note, but I was thinking of the weirdest merch I saw. And one time, I found... Don't drink yet, Days. This is spit take material.
I'm swallowing. I'm swallowing.
On Amazon.
Okay.
And someone was selling Brie Bella worn photo shoot Braun panty set, also signed.
Beautiful. So how much did you pay for them?
It was like $200.
Is that all?
That was all.
200. Like, and these are authentic, worn, signed. $200.
Yep.
Oh my God. So how often do you wear them, or?
I posted it on Twitter and then they were gone.
Yeah, I bet they were gone.
I didn't have a chance.
Would you have got those?
Of course not. No, what would I have done with it?
I don't know. Put them on display.
You know,
my God. What if you, one of your dates, when you've got a date, could you imagine
bring them
back and go, look, this is going to be
tell them to wear it.
It's going to be a bit strange, but I'm a massive fan of Brie Bella, and it would mean the world to me if you just pop this on. If you just pop this on, and can you just say, and you've got to do it this way, Prima, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, if you can do that for me, I think we could get married and have kids. Because that's all women want.
People in the chat are saying they don't think it was actually Breeze. I will say that it was from a reputable seller who sold like random stuff people wear at photo shoots, because that stuff isn't usually the models, and it had the picture of Brie wearing it and Brie's autograph on it. So that's a lot of steps to fake it. So that leads me to believe that it is authentic and genuine, but I don't know, man. I don't have that type of money to be spending. I'm not interested in owning used bra, panties. I'm not interested in used clothes unless it's from Savers.
Oh, hang on. You can't just drop that on me.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, we're back in the room. Oh, it's always there. It's always there on standby whenever we need it. Yes, the It's funny you should talk about ring worn stuff. I have sent you a lot of these like images and clips and things on WeTransfer, but I appreciate I did that literally about 30 seconds before we went live. So
Yes.
I gave you no prior warning whatsoever. So I do have a few things to go through, and actually one of them is on eBay right now. This is genuine and it looks nice. It's Hogan. It's the Hogan signed. I'm just going to show it. Look at this. Hogan ring-worn shirt. So the reason why I wanted to have a look at this is because for me, Hulk Hogan is wrestling. Like very much he was the man as I was growing up watching it. He was obviously, you know, the Stone Cold of the 80s, early 90s. So to think that he has actually worn this in the ring, I mean, obviously it's not going to be a massive event or anything, but to think that he's worn it, and the other pictures, I didn't get them, but they've got all stains on and stuff like this, so it definitely looks worn. And it's actually from a seller that's got loads of ring-worn stuff, so I sort of believe that it's true, because they've got loads of other items. They're a bit of a collector. So he's got this Hulk Rules signed by Hogan, and it's not only does it say, you can't really see it, but it says Hulk Hogan, WWF worn brother, is what it actually says. And I just think that that is a lovely piece. It's a really nice piece. Who is bigger than Hogan when you think of wrestling? If you talk to people that don't even watch wrestling and ask them if they heard of Hulk Hogan, of course they have. This is a signed shirt, ring worn. It's $4,900, which is the stumbling block. That is the sticking point. But, you know, if we're talking about merch, collectibles, I think that is a lovely... If you had a man cave, could you imagine if you had a man cave and you was down in, like, the basement and you had, like, a nice pool table, nice little bar, nice jukebox? You could have just a nice little case, display case, that little Hogan shirt in there. I think that would look quality.
It would. But speaking of not looking quality, people are saying in the chat they can't see me. Is that because you put Hogan in front of me? What's the haps? What's going on here?
I put him in front of you momentarily because I thought there's not...
People are so mad.
Are they freaking?
Yeah.
Well, you see, the reason why I did that momentarily is because I was quite late sending these images, so I don't expect you to provide much of a facial reaction.
Okay. Well, I have it pulled up. I'd much rather prefer the tights that you can kind of see it wearing than the shirt.
Yeah.
Because, all right, story time. Once I was following Chuck Taylor on Twitter, and he was offering up tights for sale.
Okay.
And I seriously considered buying them and like being Chuck Taylor for Halloween. But it didn't happen.
Okay.
But tights are where it's at.
Yeah. I've seen... If you go on eBay, you can type in like ring worn, and there is tons of stuff. There's ring worn boots, tights, shirts, masks. I mean, there's so much out there, and we've been seeing a lot of this at that WWE Most Wanted Treasures show. I don't know if you've managed to catch any of that recently, but it's been brilliant, actually.
Sorry,
no,
I don't watch anything anymore.
You've given up on everything.
Yes, on everything. To watch anything, I've given up on it. Sorry, everyone.
Given up on...
Dude, I know we're trying to make this about wrestling today, but did you watch that Windows 11 announcement? This is very on brand for WEP to talk about, but did you watch it?
I did not. This is like Microsoft Windows, or is this some kind of like actual...
Yes. It's like MS Clown 1, but MS Clown 11.
Right. Okay. So, is there any features that we need to be aware of? Are you working for them now, or?
No, it's how just the guy that hosted it.
Okay.
I feel like him right now because the whole time, like they'd show like a new thing, and then afterwards he was just like, "Wow, this is so incredible. We here at Microsoft love when we divide and conquer and make the things that people love to create on. We have so many cool things we're excited for." He was the most like deadpan presenter I've ever seen. He had his like super cool swag shoes on, dressed up like he's like the hipster Steve Jobs, but then him on the mic is just like, "We here at Windows think that this is great. So for you showing this to me, I want to say, we here at the Wrestling Escape Pod look at this Hulk Hogan shirt, and we know that this is quality. We know that
I liked it, by the way.
Cool.
You're ripping into this, and I actually liked it. I was putting this over.
This shirt inspires me to imagine.
Nice. So what? And did this guy start trending? Did he?
No, I was just watching it, and I was full disclosure. I had a crazy ass. Oh, I just swore I had a crazy fever, on Tuesday, and I got up there. I heard voices. I listened to a podcast on Skinwalkers. So like bad podcast decision to listen to while you have a fever, and I'm still like very tired from that day. So if my energy levels are weird, that's why.
Okay, so you're actually like tripping right now.
And I'll try not to swear again.
What? Okay, you're actually like tripping right now because you're coming down off a fever.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, great. Well, that's going to make for quite the episode, isn't it?
Yeah. And everyone in the chat's trying to ban me for the no word I said.
Wow, and so they should. I'm over here trying to show off some lovely wrestling merch, and you're over there with your potty mouth. Honestly, you're over there swearing like a sailor, going, "Did anyone watch the Microsoft presentation?" And I'm like, that's not what we're talking about. Wow, we're going to be all right. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this.
Yeah, we'll get through this. So speaking about that no word I said, would you buy Billy Gunn's tights?
No.
Okay.
I seriously would not buy anyone's stuff unless I felt they had like an impact on me. I wouldn't be interested in just any wrestler's stuff. I wouldn't collect that kind of stuff for the sake of collecting it, if that makes sense.
Okay. Even if it was cheap?
Even if it was cheap.
Wow. I'd buy it if it was like $50.
Would you?
It's a solid Halloween costume. Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't really do Halloween.
Oh, okay. You do like Jack the Ripper type stuff.
Well, not me personally, no. But Halloween is a thing over here. It's getting bigger. It's gotten bigger over the past like 15, 20 years. But when I was a kid, it wasn't really much at all.
Okay, well, people in the chat are saying they could see you wearing Billy Gunn's tights and attire.
I bet they could. I'd
I just ripped my pants. Hold on.
You've literally you've ripped your pants now, right? Okay. Guys, I would like to apologize. I don't know what's happening right now. It seems like Tommy's tired. He's got a fever. I'm going to really try hard to keep this on track, but let's get some confirmation. Tommy, have you just ripped your trousers?
We can continue on with the merch.
You and I both know this community is not going to be dropping this. You and I both know that unless you show the ripped trousers, there is no way we can move on from this.
So I once got really cool wrestling merch. It was
it's
John
not gonna happen.
Tommy,
I already know. The live chat right now will not drop this. I can't see the chat, and I don't need to see the chat.
Okay.
Because there is no way they will let this go. You can't go, I think I've just ripped my trousers, and then try to just very quickly move on. Right?
Yeah.
What's happening? Go on.
I said a no word, and if I were to show ripped pants, we'd defo get taken off YouTube. So
yeah, well, you'd have to take them off. I'm not saying just show them as they are.
Well, to show them, I'd have to take them off.
Yes.
I'm not taking my pants off during the stream.
Tommy, I'm telling you right now, you have got to take your pants off, right? You have got to do this for the podcast.
So let's load up the first video.
Tommy, you have got to take your pants off, young man, because this community is going to want to see them. This is your own fault. I told you not to wear them. They're too tight. We've all put a bit on, haven't we, since the pandemic?
Yep.
Oh.
So you wouldn't wear Billy Gunn's tights, even though they're tights and probably wouldn't rip like somebody's pants?
Where is it ripped? Is it right on the groin?
Where do pants always rip?
On the buttocks.
Really? For you, it's on the butt?
I have had pants ripped there before. There, yes, at work, yeah.
For me, it's always the crotch.
The undercarriage.
Yeah, the frontal side, though.
Oh, the frontal side.
Yeah.
I've never gone there.
Really?
Never gone there.
Back?
Always the back, sometimes the undercarriage. Never the front. Never the front.
For me, it's like it starts at the front and goes down the side of the leg.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are we any closer to actually seeing them? What if I play a video? If I play a video, you'll have opportunity to get quickly changed, wouldn't you?
I don't think so.
I think so. And shall I tell you why I think so?
Why?
Because there is one member, Tommy, in this community that we have, and we love this community, of course we do, but there is one member in this community who just seems to struggle with the idea of sending a video 30 to 40 seconds long, right? There's one member in this community who is very attractive, right? They're very attractive. We know this to be true.
Oh my gosh. This is a feature film.
This is a feature film, right? They're a very, very attractive member of this community. They know that. And I think what they've done is they are trying to help us with our ratings by sending through a video just a little bit longer than, say, 30, 40 seconds. We was looking around that ballpark. A minute, you'd be like, okay, not a problem. 2 minutes, we're starting to... Now we got a little problem to try and fit this in. 5 minutes. This video clip is 5 minutes. So I think you've got plenty of time if we play this one for you to sort this out. Take them off. Pop them off. You're going to pop them off? Hey?
So we loading the video?
It's loaded. It's ready to go.
Did you hit play?
Yeah.
I think you just want everyone to see me take off my pants on stream.
Can you imagine if I said that and in the background you just go to the wardrobe behind you and we all just watch you take your pants off? Oh my God. And underneath you've got the Brie Bella stuff on. Oh my God. Oh, I love this. Right, I tell you what, let's go to Miss Clown 1's video, shall we? Don't forget, I don't know what you're going to be doing, but do not forget that your mic is on. So whatever you do...
I'll mute.
Okay, right. This is Miss Clown 1.
Hey yo, Miss Clown 1 here, and today obviously we're sharing some of our favourite wrestling merchandise and things, related. Some of mine might be considered cheating, and honestly there's too much stuff, too many autographs, too many bits and pieces that that I've collected over the years, but I've picked out a few that mean something to me, or I really like. You can see behind me, got a couple of the Asuka masks there. They're really cool. Love Asuka. Speaking of Asuka, I really like this recent elite figure of Asuka. Mine's a little bit wobbly, but she looks cool. Also, to do with Asuka, we've got NXT Takeover figure, which I did manage to get signed in person, which was amazing, which is brilliant. But yeah, that's that. A few other figures as well that I really just like when I got them in hand. So we've got Wendy Richter, we've got Io Shirai. She's brilliant. It's a really nice figure, and I didn't have any figures of him before, so we've got the British Bulldog, which is just class. So also we've got, how can I be forgetting this? Lovely, look at that. There are a few bits that mean something, or nice. We've got the Toy NXT Championship, which is signed by Tyler Bate. So that always, I like having that out on display. Next is this Io Shirai mask, the one you get through the wrestling shop. You see all that detail. That's amazing, it really is. On the back, all this bit, I've actually got the NXT on there as well, the pom-poms. Really nice piece. I've also got this signed Alondra Blaze Tops card. That was really cool to get. I've also got these, so I've got, these are ticket stubs from WWE shows that I've been to, but just two in particular. This is from 2003, WWE Tour de Force, which was Lesnar versus Big Show, I think. And a couple of these from when I went to see Nitro. Really old, but lots of memories. Speaking of memories, do also have this Hollywood, well not Hollywood, Hulk Hogan foam hand and ear. It is a WCW one. So I did get that from a show in 1999, around that time, something like that. But yeah, I've had that since when I was young, when I went to that show. We've got the Volta figure. I think that's just pure class. I was excited to get this pack because of finally getting China. I'm a big China fan, rate China. We've got the replica Stone Cold vest. You can see that. Really good quality, you know. Can't quite pull it off like Stone Cold, but you get the picture. I feel a bit like Rock when he wore it in their WrestleMania match, but you know. Next up is the entrance great Undertaker. He's a great figure. He's got the Survivor Series on the bottom of the base there. But lastly, my most prized possession, as you might have just seen, is this of wrestling merch. Come on, signed Wrestling Days promo photo. Now that's sexy. That's just a few bits of my stuff that I like, and I would just like to dedicate this video to Jennifer Palmer. Rest in peace. We're all thinking about you, we'll all think about you every day and miss you. But thank you for everything you did for the community.
Yeah, lovely ending there. Great video. I suppose in a way it is just worth mentioning because we haven't touched on that the community did lose a member this past a couple of weeks actually, but we only found out this past week. And Jennifer Palmer was much loved by the community and was a very active member of the community, and sadly passed away. And obviously we'll stay in our thoughts, and will forever be missed. So, yeah, beautiful ending to that video. Obviously, I don't want to make this a downer of an episode or anything like that. So we will carry on with, obviously, the items that he showed. Some fantastic stuff there, including the Volta ringside collectibles
I didn't
figure.
even know that existed.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a good figure. I think it's his only figure so far, to be honest. So it's really, really cool. And obviously he's got, I mean, we were joking about how long the video was, but he showed a lot of stuff there. He's obviously got what I like about that video is a little bit of everything in there. So we looked at a fair few figures. He's obviously got the Stone Cold jacket as well, because obviously like
Beautiful
the kind
jacket.
of, yeah, really nice. So you can get like a lot of t-shirts, and we will touch on a few t-shirts later. But he's got the Stone Cold jacket. He's obviously showing off a few figures. He's got the foam hand, which really surprised me because I've never seen that foam hand before. I mean, I'm used to just foam fingers, but like that one is like the cup of it's like cup in the ear, and I've not seen that one before. So that one,
It's really cool.
yeah, it's really something a little bit different. So yeah, I thought that was a nice one. And like he's had that since the 90s as well. So that's like proper original, like
Legend, yeah.
yeah, collectible, proper collectible item. So yeah, I thought that was a really, really great video.
Yeah. It was 5 minutes. It was great. Took us on a journey. Had a great tribute at the end.
Mm.
MS Clown won. You get the Oscar.
Wow, you get the Oscar. I didn't even know this was a thing we were giving out now, but
Yes.
you get the Oscar. Well done to you.
Yes.
Right, have we got a trouser update at all?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Oh, here we go. This is an exclusive. I don't know if it'll work because
You took a picture of your.
I don't know if it'll work because
Hang on, you've took
It's
you've took a picture of your frontal area. Oh, hang
You
on.
see
No,
that?
right. Okay.
is it
Hey, that's amazing.
does it work?
It
Is
works.
it even in focus?
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time I've ever
Okay.
seen it. I've never seen him smile. Honestly, so it's
Yeah,
like that's a rare picture just for that. Dude, I am
Yeah.
jealous.
I'm sorry.
I am jealous.
Yeah, he's cool.
Can you give me the deets?
I was at a Beyond Wrestling show, and he showed up a few times, so got a pic with him after his match. That's why I was so sweaty.
Okay. So, did you have to pay for the picture?
I think it was Keith Lee's last. No. not
Oh,
at all.
really? So, because normally you can go up to wrestlers after
Yeah.
and like buy a shirt and maybe pay for a picture, but I mean, I've not really been and done indie shows all that much, so I don't quite get how it works. I mean-
Some wrestlers, you go up to them
Yeah.
and you're like, "Hey, can I have a picture?" They're like, "Hell yeah!" Sorry, another no word. Sometimes you go up to them and they're like, "Hey, can I get a picture?" They'll say, "Buy a shirt first," and it's like, "Okay."
Okay. I mean, in all fairness, if I went up to Volta, I'd probably just give him my wallet anyway, because he's going to take it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just be like, here you go, sir. You definitely have earned this more than I have, sir. You can have this now.
Mhm.
Don't hurt me, please.
Speaking of Christian Casanova, I had no idea he was on NXT till I was scrolling through Instagram looking for all that stuff, and I saw him going up to Adam Cole saying, "Ruthless aggression," and I was like, "Yo, top talent!" I'm hyped, dude.
Oh, you're excited for him, are you?
He's so good. He's so good.
Not familiar with him.
Okay.
It's
He's
called Carmelo Hayes, I think he's called, or something.
not the worst name, but no Christian Casanova.
Mm.
He trained at the same place that Dijak trained, all that jazz. So he's real good. He's real good.
Okay, that's good.
Super excited to see.
It's
what he can
exciting
do.
to see you excited about a wrestler.
Yeah,
been a while, innit?
Big fan.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any pictures with him. I don't have any shirts with him. but I'm a big fan.
Okay. So
That's
hang
how
on.
you know I'm a big fan, because I was too afraid to talk to him.
Yeah. Well, can we go back to the Volta thing? Because like, he's my favorite right now.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
you saw him at a Beyond Wrestling show. What year is this?
Yes.
Yes.
hold
Yes,
on.
sir. Yes. Just roughly.
2018, May 27th.
Okay. Okay. So you saw him in 2018. He will have been was he in WWE by then or just about to join? It'd be around that time, I think.
He was still doing his thing, because also in 2018, I saw this match. Sorry to just make this about
Is that Adam?
things to get people.
Is that Adam
Yeah.
Cole, baby? Adam Cole against Volta? Wow.
Yeah, that was at Evolve.
So you saw Adam Cole versus Volta at Evolve?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
Days, you should move to the Boston area, just saying.
I'm stuck in old England, mate. I'm stuck over here in old England. I'm a boomer. I can't be doing with New England. I don't know what you're doing over there in New England.
It feels really weird to be in this area, because we do have a lot of good wrestling schools and a lot of good promotions. So I do get this privilege to be able to see all these wrestlers before they make it, and just be like, oh yeah, I know them. Like, if I got into wrestling 5 years before, I would be like, oh yeah, Mercedes KV, I know her family, or something like that, because Warbeard's dad, I don't know what his name is now, Victor. He used to sit next to me and my mom at shows.
Right. One of the Viking Raiders.
Yes. And that could be you, yeah, sitting next to the Viking Raiders' dad, and he'll say to you, that's my kid.
That is crazy. That is crazy. I mean, we don't have like the worst wrestling scene over here, but I don't know. We just don't seem to be able to produce that top talent. But obviously, you know, we're seeing some improvement now with NXT UK and Pete Dunne coming through and people like that. So, fingers crossed, we'll see, you know, what the next few years hold. So we might get some people coming through. But I mean, in all fairness, we've got Volta over here, we've got Miko over here as a result of NXT UK. So
True.
Yeah, I'd love to go and see them.
I do just want to say, though, that I want people to know, I know that this is about merchandise. I'm going to go on a capitalism rant right now.
Okay.
Just so y'all know. You don't need to own things to be a wrestling fan. You own memories. And in that MS Clown video, Miss Clown, he showed off his tickets. And those tickets are memories of him going to wrestling shows. And me showing those pictures, meeting Walter, that's memory. I don't own any Walter merch. I don't own that toy. But I own these memories, and no one can take away those memories. And for me, that's my favorite wrestling merchandise, is memories.
That's really nice. I really like that. I think that's really deep and really cool. But it's not a truck with a ring on the back, is it? And it's not a little remote controlled truck thing. I mean, what you've just said is great, but I would rather have the truck. Because the truck has got the WWE title as the bumper. It's got a ring on the back so that you can wrestle. The whole thing is a remote-controlled vehicle. Like, this truck does a lot, right? So that's the kind of item. The truck is the kind of item, which is a genuine item that you can buy. That is the sort of item I would have loved as a kid. That's the kind of item that, you know, it's the big box item, and you're like, what's this? And then you get it open, you're like, it's a truck.
So, if you had door A is a Walter meet and greet, door 2 is this truck, you'd go to door 2?
Well, first of all, I would go to the person that has labeled the doors, and I would go, why have you gone door A and then changed it to door 2? Like, that doesn't make any... why would you not go A and B? Or why would you not go 1 and 2? Yeah. So I'd want to meet that person first. Then once that's sorted, then I, as an adult, would go to meet Volta. As a kid, I don't know. Might be truck time. Okay. It might be truck time. Might be time for the truck. Yeah, might be time for the truck, baby. So, yeah, that's, oh man, there's so much like great wrestling merch when you're a kid.
Mhm.
I mean, if someone gave me that now, I'm not sure I'd be that bothered, but I'd still be a little excited.
Yeah, not to make this all about the Discord, but Dat King was talking about how, gosh, I think it was when he finally got potty trained.
Hang on,
His
is this
parents were like-
is this something that Dat King wants sharing on a podcast?
He was sharing it in. Okay, yeah, maybe not. Never mind. So I'll change the person. So we were on the Discord talking in voice chat, and someone, I forget who it was. Honestly, they had a name. I didn't hear it.
Toby,
But
was
they
it
were like-
Toby?
It was Toby.
Toby.
I don't know if it was potty trained, but it was something like getting your first tooth falling out or something like that. Something that happens once when you're a kid, and then it's like, who cares?
So it's not your
and-
first poo poo.
It could have been the first. No, you don't remember Did your parents give you that truck for your first poo poo?
I didn't get anything from my first poo poo.
Yes.
Just
I don't remember.
confusion. What's going on? What's going on? Ah!
How do you remember this?
I remember everything.
Okay, that's fair. So his parents were like, you can get the Heck in a Cell ring or the Punjabi prison playset.
Okay.
And he went for the Hell in a Cell cage.
Okay. Yeah, well, hang on, where's this story going?
It's just you had door A and door B and door D and door 2. And he had Hell in a Cell or Punjabi Playhouse. So
he had to choose between those two, and he went Hell in a Cell.
yeah,
I think I personally would have gone Punjabi.
that's what I said too.
Did you? You can't live a life of regret, can you? You really can't live a life of regret. One of the things that I would have liked as a kid, talking of regrets, because I regret never getting this, is the Jake the Snake. I did send you the image over, and someone kindly brought this to like an event I was at and showed me it in person. This is the kind of stuff that I absolutely love. This is an actual bag and like a rubber snake that if you're a kid. I mean, I loved pretending to be different wrestlers. You could use that to pretend to be Jake the Snake. It was made by, I think it was made by Hasbro. So I think it was made by the same people that made the old figures. And it was around kind of, I want to say like early 90s. Might even have been late 80s, early 90s. But it was around that ballpark. Same time that Hasbro figures were out. And it was... it's just brilliant. It's so weird because it's not an item that I saw when I was a kid. I never saw that item. But as I got older and obviously the internet came along, all of a sudden I started to see all this stuff that I could have got and didn't even know existed. I mean, that was around when I was a kid and into wrestling, and I never saw it. I never knew it existed. I don't know anyone that had it. I would have loved that. Jake the Snake was one of my favorites as a kid. And that's just a really, really cool item. So when we're talking about merch and collectibles, I do love little things. Little things like that really do speak to me.
I wasn't into wrestling as a kid, so unfortunately I don't have that bond that you had. It was all Batman for me, but yeah, I remember as a kid, I'd get sent these magazines. Now, this was the 90s, and those magazines were my lifeblood because the internet wasn't really a thing. So any little thing you had in those magazines were the greatest thing, and I saved them. I have one. It's from like 1999. Star Wars is on the cover, and there was some real cool wrestling stuff in there. So it's kind of cool how back in the day, pre-internet, we'd have like these weird little resources that we had to use, which are like magazines and just going to Toys R Us and seeing what they have rather than just being like, oh, I can get anything I want.
Yeah, I mean, it was a completely different world. It's hard to explain to kids now what it's like to have been around before the internet. It wasn't just before the internet, but it was before mobile phones. Like it was it was a completely different world. And actually, I've got something that kind of sums up quite nicely. WWE used to send out magazines. So there'd be a WWE magazine, but there would be within that a catalog of their merch. And I've just got one of the pages from for old WWF t-shirts. This has got to be like late 90s. The reason why I wanted to show this one is because I think this sums up quite well what we were talking about. Like the shirts there that I've never seen. There's a couple of classic shirts. I mean, the Macho Man. That Macho Man bottom right is absolutely iconic. It's one of the most famous shirts ever. The Jake the Snake shirt as well is quite iconic. That's his logo on a green shirt. It's something that you will have seen. One of the most famous is the Captain Lou Albano, the left at the very top. He was a big manager in the 80s, and that shirt in particular. It's there's a lot there that I have never seen before.
Have you ever watched that?
Which one?
The Super Mario Super Show?
I know I know he was in it, but I've never seen him in it.
Okay, I grew up with that. So that I don't know him as a wrestler. I know him as Mario.
Did you ever see him in the Cyndi Lauper? I think it was Girls Just Want to Have Fun video.
No, I haven't watched that video, surprisingly.
Well, I'll just put the picture back on screen. But Captain Lou Albano, top left, he, I think, was on a flight, and Cyndi Lauper was on that flight, and they ended up talking, and that's how she got involved in the first, like, WrestleMania. And she got involved with Wendy Richter, and, like, she played a massive part in, like, Wendy Richter beating the Fabulous Moolah, and she was red hot at the time because she had Girls Just Want to Have Fun, that song, which is still very famous today. And he played a big part in bringing her in. So, that shirt's very famous. But I look at like the one next to it for Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. That's great.
What is that shirt?
It's just yellow and it says The Dragon.
I want to know what that kanji says.
Oh.
It's... I can't read that.
It's probably not what it's meant to be.
Yeah, hold up. Let me use an app on my phone. I'm gonna translate this. We're having an exclusive.
Can you really? You can translate Japanese text like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. What? Hang on. Let me bring it up to show people. What Tommy's doing right now is he's trying to find out what the top right shirt actually says.
Okay. So at first it said long.
Long?
And I was like, what? Yeah. But then it processed and it said dragon.
Oh, okay.
So if you read that shirt, it says the dragon.
The dragon. I wish it was long. Because that's a whole different shirt, isn't it? If you've got a shirt that says the long dragon. Honestly, you could have quite the career. We've got hello, you got some banging going on.
Sorry. Do you hear that?
Yeah, it's like a child, just like with a pot.
Oh no, I don't know. I swear, every time we do this podcast, something's going on outside.
Something always goes on. Well, I'll tell you what, we need...
Yes, we have so much more. And
we need to go on...
my pants and looking outside. Yes, we need to. Whose video?
Let's go Mini King.
Okay.
Yeah, legend. Right, here we go. Don't forget your sounds on.
Okay.
Hi peoples, Mini King 22 here. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, week, month, year. Hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Today I'm here to show you my favourite bits of WWE merch. So I'm a big Bianca Belair fan, if you guys didn't know. So pretty much my favourite merch is my Bianca merch. I'm just going to start off with this EST of NXT t-shirt. I'm a big fan of. You've got the little EST of NXT on the back there, and you can see her like ponytail design. It's got the roughest, the toughest, the quickest, the fastest, the greatest of NXT. I really like this. It, shows off her NXT days, which, was some of her best days in her career. She has some great matches down there. But enough about this one. I'm going to move on to my last t-shirt. And this t-shirt is very special to me. It's the Bianca Belair WrestleMania EST t-shirt. Bianca Belair actually, she saw a picture of me wearing this. And, that's probably, one of the biggest moments of my life, not gonna lie. But yeah, I like the shirt. It's very shiny. And it's pretty cool. So, yeah, those are my favourite bits of WWE merch. Of course, I have the Money in the Bank. I have an Intercontinental Championship replica. I've got so much, but I have to kind of, compact it into 2 bits of merch. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And I'll see you later. See ya.
So, I'll respond to this because I was in the chat. Mini King, shout out. You got that awesome. You got a wrestler writing on your Instagram. I deleted my Instagram because I got too jealous, but maybe I'll start it back up. But we in the chat are trying to figure out, does EST stand for Eastern Standard Time? And is that a shout out to the Boston area, which sometimes uses Eastern Standard Time, but right now is using Eastern Daylight Time?
You'd have to ask Kim.
I can't hear. Oh, never mind. I can hear you. So Mini King, please, can you respond to that comment and say, hello, Bianca. Does EST stand for Eastern Standard Time? Also, big fan. Also, can you make sure Days moves to Boston, which is Eastern Standard Time? Because then he can go to Cheers and Savers and meet Walter.
The which would be amazing. But yeah, he will get an answer as well. Clearly, he's got a direct line to Bianca Belair, so jealous. But no, when I was watching that clip, I was waiting for the audio to just fall out of sync, right? Because I previewed that clip before we started, and the audio kept slipping for me. So I actually sent Mini King an email going, listen, bud, just so you know, the audio seems to slip at the end. Like, it just kind of falls out of sync. But I said, don't worry, I'll mention it before I play it. Totally just played it. Totally didn't mention anything. So I was fully prepared to come on and go, yeah, the audio, I think it just slipped. And it was absolutely fine. And it went... So, do you know what's just happened? For the first time in the history of this podcast, something has actually gone right that has previously gone very wrong. Like, it's somehow gone well during the stream. That's huge, Tommy. This is a whole new world for us.
It really is. And I do want to just thank Bianca Belair for making this
It's
the
down to
best
her.
to stream.
Yeah.
And as one person once said, best podcast behind Alexa Bliss's podcast, Uncool with Alexa Bliss. 5 stars, John Cena, Alexa Bliss. Tommy, if you ever talk negatively about Alexa Bliss again, I will lock you in a room with Lily. I'm sad that Alexa Bliss was overlooked by Super Nikki last night. I hope Alexa Bliss wins the Money in the Bank Championship. Hashtag Team Alexa. All right, I'll respond to this. John Cena, Alexa Bliss. You and I got beef. You out here saying I'm talking trash about Alexa Bliss. You got that backwards, bro. I am the #1 Alexa Bliss stan. No one else is on my level. So you're out here trying to bring me down to your level. It's not going to happen. Everyone knows I was fan since day one. Everyone knows I follow her and I cheerlead every little thing she does. And that my favorite band is Bowling for Soup. So mic drop.
Whoa. I mean, that is game, set, and match right there, isn't it? Game, set, and match. So you're saying that you're a bigger Alexa Bliss fan than... I mean, it's Brady. I know this is Brady. I know this has got Brady's fingerprints all over this. So I like Brady. I'm a fan of Brady. I think Alexa Bliss is lucky to have a fan like Brady. That's very positive. That's very supportive. But you're saying you're a bigger fan.
I have never said anything to the opposite of that, and it really hurts that he's trying to run my name through the mud just so people think that I'm not an Alexa Bliss fan. Because all along, I've been her #1 fan, a stan. I once waited in line to meet her, but then left the line. But it's just because it was too long. And also there was someone from my high school a little further up, and I knew if he saw me, he'd try and talk to me, and I don't want that awkward conversation. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Amazing. Did you get on with him?
It's not like we were enemies, but we just never talked. Like, we played when we were 5 or something, but then never again.
And then you bumped, and then you didn't see him until you was in a line for Alexa Bliss.
Well, we graduated together, but then it was a line for Alexa Bliss.
Okay. That's wild, man. That's wild.
Yeah.
Talking of wild, do you know what I've got next?
Is it Jaden?
It's not Jaden. I can show Jaden's. Jaden sent
Thank
through.
you. I want to know what this is. This is a no-no thing, I think.
It's not no. So Jaden's is pretty straightforward. In all fairness, it's just a picture of the. It's a Finn Balor shirt. So that's the current like Finn Balor design. So he has the F and then the 3 X's. I think he started using that when he went back down to like NXT. But it's a Finn Balor shirt, but it does look a little X-rated, a little bit edgy.
Yeah.
But it's nice. It's a nice design. But Jaden sent that through as something that he is that he's got and he treasures. That Finn Balor shirt, and wanted to make sure that we showed that. So shout out to you, Jaden. The other thing I got was from Jennifer Lockhart.
Is he straight edge?
I think
is this like calling out CM Punk?
I don't think that's what he's doing.
Okay.
He could be. I don't think I definitely don't think Jaden's doing that. Right? I don't think this is shots fired to CM Punk from Jaden.
Okay.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Jaden, you'll have to let us know. Are you using this podcast to fire shots at CM Punk? Please let us know. Because if we're going to get involved in something like that, we need a heads up. We've got Jennifer Lockhart and Lorelei as well. Great picture here, which is of the "I'm sorry, I love you" moment, signed by the Nature Boy Ric Flair and signed by the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, with that phrase written on it as well. And obviously the moment that he super kicks him, and that is it's a great item. Just talking about merch, collectibles, these kind of really, really special. I don't want to say one of a kind because I don't know how many they did of these, but there can't be many. There can't be many of those. It's absolutely brilliant. Have you got anything like that?
No. I was a Dumbo, and when I met Shawn Michaels, I had him sign my N64 copy of WrestleMania 2000.
Did you really?
So I could have had him sign anything. I could have got like No, I'm gonna try and find this picture. Why? What about you? What's your coolest autograph?
I got Mr. McMahon's autograph, but that was
Vince or his father?
No, not his father. I don't. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. That's not. That's not something.
I'd say to you, don't call me Mr. McMahon. That's my father.
I've never met Vince, but I've managed to purchase one of the Topps signed cards that they do. So that's probably the biggest one that I've got. But I've never thought to search for Vince Senior. That's a really good shout. That's a very interesting call. But yeah, I can't believe you met Shawn and you got a signed. Is this a picture of you meeting?
Am I frozen?
No.
Okay, because you're frozen from me, but that's fine.
Okay.
We'll roll with it.
Roll with it.
Can you see it?
Why are you pulling that face?
There it is.
Why are you pulling that face?
There it is.
I don't care what that is. Why are you pulling that face?
Because we're holding hands.
Yeah, look
Have you
at.
ever
Show
held
his
hands
face.
with the
Show
heart
Shawn's face. Show Shawn's face. I want you to show Shawn's face. Yeah, look at that. Hero, chiseled, looks absolutely like a god, right? Look at that. He's a great Great shot of Sean. That is a great... Now show your face. Who's that dude? Why is Ben Affleck? Is that Ben Affleck? Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, right, Tommy, can you do me a favor? What? I need you to do me something. I want you to post that on the Wrestling Escape Pod Twitter, right? And then I want everyone out there to take that picture and put it in front of a different background, right? Because that facial expression is prime meme worthy, right? I want to see what this community can create with that. I want to see that. I want to see Tommy in front of a different background, right? And I want to see what this community can come up with.
Okay.
We can show them next week, can't we?
Yeah, the best photoshops, yeah.
The
And
best
then,
photoshops.
I don't know if you have
Is it on there
a
now?
lot of pictures.
I ain't got nothing on this level. It's one of the greatest pictures I've ever seen.
We could.
Oh my god. Is it up yet? Where is it?
No, I said it's not. This is me and Ryback.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You've got an illness. You've got a sickness. You're not well. You're not well. Why do you meet wrestlers and do that? Show it again. Show it again. Show it again.
I know it's classic for people to meet wrestlers and just go. I don't. Oh, is that what you do? The point?
No.
I don't.
I certainly don't go.
Styles somewhere here. Well, yeah, this is a bit more normal. This is.
Oh my god! What are you? You look like terror. You look like you're about to get shot in every single picture that you're showing us.
All right, now this is cool. This is a cool one. This is really cool. Because Gulak and I having a moment, and Enzo just like not knowing that Gulak and I are posing.
Do you remember? Do you remember the one with where's Gulak? I couldn't see Gulak then.
Oh, sorry.
There he is. That's
Yeah.
cool. Hey, that's really cool. Do you remember the Batista one you did?
Yeah, where we did the girl pose, the kawaii anime girl pose.
Have we shown that? We must have.
I don't even know if it's on my phone, so I'll have to find it for like next week or something.
Yeah, I mean, if you've never seen the picture of Tommy with Batista, I think there's an argument it's the greatest picture ever taken.
All right, hold up. I think I do have it. I think I do have it.
I mean, I know I've built that up, but I don't even regret saying that. I think this is the greatest picture ever taken.
Are people ready for it? Because I know we talk about wrestling merch, and I know this isn't wrestling merch one bit. This is the wrong picture. But as I said, memories, sometimes you have to pay for them. Like I paid $80, $90 to meet Dave Batista for 2 seconds, stand next to him and say, "Can we do a kawaii anime girl pose?" And he was like, "Okay."
He knew what that was. If someone said that to me, I'd be like, what is it? What?
So yeah, Days, everyone in the chat, next time you have a photo opportunity with Wrestling Days, you gotta ask him for a kawaii anime girl pose. And this is what you're gonna get.
I remember when
I don't even know if it's focusing.
It doesn't need to. You get the gist. I mean, that is, look at that. I've seen that picture so many times. I remember when you got it and you first shared it. Oh my god. It's fantastic. It's absolutely, I think the pink shirt as well really makes it. Really makes it. But I mean,
so vibrant.
you got a couple of seconds in his presence, and it was enough for that magic right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Right, let's go to our final. Go on. We've got
Sunny Wolf.
Yeah, one more. It's Sunny Wolf. Ready? Right, let's go.
Hi, this is Sunny here. The wet merch I would like to show you is my Fiend cup. It's a glass cup with the Fiend Bray Wyatt on it. I have a mug. This is Let Me In. And I guess the Let Me In becomes brighter if you put different kinds of water in it. I have a Fiend Funko Pop. I have a Fiend mallet. This took me like an hour to blow up. Like, I'm not joking. It was an hour to blow up. Let's see. I have when Bray and Matt Hardy were together. We've got this shirt. I've got this one. I've got this one. I've got, of course, the Fiend hat. I've got the Yowie Wowie pants. I've got Seth Rollins action figure. I have a Shinsuke Nakamura figure somewhere, but my room is a chaotic mess, so I have no idea where I put him. I also have a signed Randy Orton autograph picture in a picture frame somewhere. And yeah, those are my merchandise for WWE. So, I have a Pepsi. So, Austin 316, if you're missing a Pepsi, I'm sorry, but this was me. I couldn't get it to me today, so I had to get something. Also, cat.
Can I say she sent that through shortly before we actually went live. I didn't get a chance to watch that. So so I saw the start of it as it was downloading, and she's talking about things. As soon as we went to Pepsi and cat, I was like, hang on, where are we going here? I didn't even know when it was. I thought we were off then. I thought it was like, I thought we'd been took over. I didn't know when it was going to end. I didn't know where we were going to go. I didn't know what she was going to talk about. So, wow, we went on a little journey there. My heart was going, oh no.
Yeah.
We've been
as
hijacked.
Always, Sunny Wolf with the plot twists. Her name's Wolf. There was a cat. No one was expecting it. Also, Days, as the #1 stand for Fiend and all things Fiend related, how much does it please you to see someone that has almost as much merch as you do when it comes to the Fiend?
Do you know what? Joking aside, when it comes to the Fiend, I've got so much stuff. I have genuinely legit because WWE have kindly sent me a few things from like WWE Shop to, I don't know why, they just have sent me stuff. I think it's like whenever they've got a special offer on or they've got some new stuff that they want to make people aware of, they've sent a few things over, and there's always Fiend stuff in it. I've had Fiend scarves, Fiend hoodies, Fiend t-shirts. I mean, like, I've got so much Fiend stuff. Have I ever shown you? I must have shown you the Fiend soft toy I've got.
I think so.
Yeah, I must have. It's here. This didn't come from WWE. Have I ever shown you this before?
Yeah, you showed me that.
I mean, this is the wrestling merch one, so there we go.
Ace. Speaking of, when are you gonna do your charity shaving your beard and your hair to look like that again?
Well,
That's what everyone was talking about in Discord.
We'll probably look to do it relatively soon, in all fairness.
Okay, cool.
And I think we've pretty much covered everything now, unless there was any other bits you wanted to go
I
through.
think we covered more than everything. This episode was kind of a mess. I felt like we missed some opportunities. People might have been like, hey, where's the dating update next week? Also, people might have been like, yo, where is the Wrestling Escape Pod hackers video? Didn't send one. That's kind of weird. I agree. Also, people might be like, hey, Days, aren't you going to talk about soccer or football? That's next week. Also, people might be like, yo, any update? Tweets, texts? No update so far. He has been texting me, and I'm trying to get him a new phone, so we'll see what happens. But that's not an update.
Yeah. I mean, in all fairness, I think for this week we were trying to just try and settle things down a little bit. Like the past couple of weeks have been a little bit strange, and I can't stress this enough. When it comes to like the hacker stuff in particular, I don't know what's happening there, and I just get sent stuff and I show it, and I've not had anything come through on that. We did wonder, or I wondered if we might get something through. But there hasn't been anything come through. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with all of that, like next week and whatever. But it was kind of nice in a way to just have a little journey down an actual wrestling topic. It was just, it's just kind of nice, a little bit, something a bit different. So, any final thoughts before we run away?
Yeah, it was super nice just popping in the Discord last night as I was walking home to actually put voices to people's, like I see the comments, I'm seeing them right now, and I know the usernames and stuff like that, but to hear people talking was really cool. And you have a fantastic community. It was super nice to see everyone come together and mourn Jennifer's passing and support each other like that. And it's something I've never seen in a community. So it's just, you're all real special people. And if you're hurting, I understand. And what you're going through is totally normal. And it's super great that you have everyone here to support you through this tough time. So Days, you have a really fantastic audience of really close people that genuinely appreciate each other. So thank you for roping me into this community. And I know I'm getting sappy here, but it was nice to talk to everyone and be there for everyone as they processed everything, and to see that a terrible time, but so nice to see everyone come together.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I second all of that. Again, I'm just aware that there's going to be people watching that obviously aren't aware of what happened and everything. So it's just worth mentioning that this news, we literally found out Monday. At the time of recording this, it's Thursday. We've had a bit of time to process it, but her service is actually tomorrow on Friday. So I think it's going to be a little bit difficult over, as we head into the weekend. And as we said, she'll never be forgotten, but she is someone that we will always remember. And, as of the weekend and going into next week, we'll have to start finding a way of, starting that process of trying to move on in a way. But very much at the moment, I think a large part of the community is still a little bit in shock, a little bit in limbo, a little bit in... but I personally, this is a very real conversation, and it's a weird thing to have on the Escape Pod, but I was personally in a bit of denial over it, because you hear so much fake news and there's so many trolls in the world. You sort of hope that because we're all so spaced out, you kind of hope that it's not true. But that kind of hit home the other day when her page was actually put up on the funeral home's website, and you were able to leave messages and send flowers, make donations and things like that. So yeah, it's just sort of raw at the moment. But I completely agree. I think we're very fortunate to have the people around and joining us that do, and that is absolutely not taken for granted. And it's something that I can say that we'll do our best to protect and make sure, as we move forward and other people join us and whatever, that kind of community spirit remains. And I think it's great to hear that you see that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Real great people.
Brilliant, right? Well, Thanks for that, Tommy. Is there a trouser update at all?
Next week.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's a great way to bring people back. So, awesome. Right. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Appreciate it as always. Tommy, shout out to you. Appreciate the kind words and everything that you do, my friend. It's another week, another great episode, but we'll be back on track maybe next week with a bit of more of a usual program, and
with chaotic energy.
We'll be back with chaotic energy next week. And are you going to tweet that picture out? Yeah.
Of course.
I want to see what people can do with that. So
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Awesome, guys. Right. Have a great week, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.